All right, perfect. Are you ready to try a technique to getting to know your three inner children?
Yes. Can you hear
Awesome.
me?
Yes, great. Thank you. Okay. So, what we're gonna do, is I'm gonna sit down. And are you sitting? Are you
Yes, I'm sitting.
you're sitting? Okay. Do you want to share video? Up to you.
Sure.
Tell me, can I? Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and now everyone, you can kind of follow along, and then we're gonna do this as a group. Okay. All right, so the three kids. Before we get into how that part works, we're gonna do a little bit of a relaxation technique. And in that relaxation technique, the goal is just to kind of relax and you can listen to my voice and I'm going to lead you through. There's so
Okay.
many different techniques that I teach on how to relax. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. I usually go intuitive. Which one would be best? Okay, so we're going to do one that's called a mind movie. And anyone that wants to try and practice this while I'm doing this right now, you can. Okay. So what I want you to do, everyone, if you're in a seated position, able to do this and not driving, feel free to get into a chair where you or laying position. I like to have my palms up because after doing this for 20 something years, my body knows that when my palms are up and on my lap, that this means I'm going to go into relaxation state. And that's the more suggestible part of the brain. So one of the things that I teach is about brain waves. And so when we go into alpha brainwave, and theta is when you're sleeping, you're going in and out of sleep. Alpha is when you're awake. So you'll be awake during this session, and you will be alert. So high beta is when you're stressed out. We don't want that. Beta is when you're problem solving. It's good when, we need to manage things. But right under beta is alpha. Okay. And that's when if your brain was connected to EEG or EEG, it would show that your brain waves become like softer waves. It's like a massage. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and massage the brain waves for you. Okay. All right. So palms up, relaxing your arms. If you can, get back support. And we're going to breathe in through the nose and hold. Breathe in as much as possible. And then exhale slowly through your mouth and exhale all of the air that you can. And I want you to go ahead and do that 3 times. And there's a bunch of different breathing techniques, but we're just going to do basic. Breathing in fully, hold. I like to hold for 4 or 5 seconds. And then release every bit of air through your mouth slowly and fully. And hold at the empty if you can for 2 or 3 seconds. And then any kind of breathing you like in between. Good. For anyone else who's doing this breathing exercise, you're really going to get a great experience. So practice makes is mastery. So feel free. Breathe in, hold, exhale through the mouth, fully hold at empty. And then any kind of breath you want. Good. Okay. Beautiful. Now I would like for you to just imagine this is a mind focusing technique. And this one, I call it the mind movie. One of my great mentors taught this to me, Mr. Epio. And I want you to imagine that you're in a movie theater. It's your own movie theater. It's beautiful and it's crisp, clean air. No one goes to this movie theater. It's just for you. And you can come back to this movie theater anytime. And it is beautiful, and the lighting is perfect. The air is crisp and clean. And I want you to see movie chairs. And can you please tell me the fabric and color of the movie chairs?
Um, well, I'm sitting in a leather chair right now, and movie theaters, I usually have like I sit in a leather chair that goes back, reclines
Oh,
comfortably.
beautiful. And this is your magical movie theater. It can be any color, leather, it can be any texture. You design it as you please. Tell me what color of leather. Is it black leather?
Well, if it's any color, it'll be blue. Oh,
Blue. Love it. Beautiful. What shade of blue?
probably like a navy blue, kind of darker.
Beautiful. Interesting. Okay. Um, I love that. Okay, so now I want you to go ahead and feel what it feels like to sit in this beautiful movie chair. There's a bunch of them. You go and sit in one. I want you to feel fully supported by this navy blue leather chair. I want you to feel the universe, the earth beneath you, all of it's just perfectly formed to your moment, supporting you. Now, everything in this movie theater, we're going to get in touch with your five senses. Everything in this movie theater is as it's perfect. It's designed just for you, and it can change every time you come to this movie theater, any way you'd like it. And all of the snacks and drinks that you have here are nutritious. So even if it's a soda, it is actually filled with nutrition. It tastes amazing. It's refreshing. Anything you eat there is very good for your body. You feel the vitamins and nutrition filling up and fueling your body. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and put some snacks and enjoy and see some snacks and drink there. I love passion iced tea, but anything you'd like. What do you see? What would you like?
I like the acai refresher from Starbucks. Nice.
Beautiful. Yes. Okay, so feel and take a little sip of that. Feel your body in the comfy navy blue leather chair. Take a little
Can
sip.
I recline it back and
Yeah.
relax?
This is your movie theater. You do as you please. I'm your assistant on the outside. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Now take a little snack. What do you have there?
I have some vegetables with some hummus, some carrots, cauliflower, broccoli.
Beautiful. Okay. Go ahead, enjoy a bite or two. Enjoy that. Feel the taste, smell the foods, drink a little sip of your Kai refresher. Feel how perfectly the chair is forming to your body. And now I want you to see perfect little LED lights in your movie theater. The lighting is just darling and perfect. The movie screen is big and about 10% higher than your eye level. See that? And now on the movie screen, I want you to see the numbers as I speak them. And it can be any background if you'd like to decorate it or anything you'd like. But the numbers are going to be in white font. Okay. As you see the numbers, just look at the shape of the numbers and allow your body to relax more in your beautiful navy blue leather chair. Enjoy your snacks and enjoy. 1. See the number 1, the shape of the number 1 on the movie screen, about 10% higher than your eye level. 2. Allowing your body to become more relaxed, safe, perfect temperature, comfortable. Mind is clear, calm, and alert. 3, see the number on the movie screen in white font. See the edges of the number. 4, breathe in at 4. Breathe out at 5, allowing your body to become more relaxed, safe, warm, and comfortable. Mind clear, calm, and alert. 6, see the number 6 on the movie screen. 7, 8, allowing any tension in your body to fully be released. 9, mind clear, calm, and alert. 10, breathing in here and out through your mouth. Now on the movie screen, I want you to see that there is a scene of a parent, a peaceful, loving, kind, calm parent driving the vehicle, and there's 3 little kids in the back seat. And the inner self, the inner wisdom within each of us, when that is the leader in our lives, everything in our lives gets easier. Whether it's financial wealth, whether it's relationships, whether it's our self-esteem, self-confidence, healthy boundaries, fulfilling our dreams, leaping towards our dream. Everything is better when we start with the whole self, the one where you feel peace, joy, inner kindness, where you feel love, where you feel loved, fully loved. So I want you to imagine in the scene of this scene on the screen, the inner self, your inner self, is now in the movie screen. And your wise one, who is like the parent of these 3 kids in the back seat of your life, is driving the car. And that wise one, where all of his needs are met, where peace and joy, he's calm and collected, he knows how to take care of those children, he's there for them. And those 3 kids are the human experiences that we all have here. So right behind him in the back seat is kid number 1, and that's physical body. And as a human being, we have, like when we have children, our children are not who we are, right? They are extensions of us that we get to take care of. We have the opportunity as a human being to take care of them. And so we have an opportunity to take care of our bodies. And that's a beautiful part about being human in the 3D world, is having a human body. So what we're going to do is we're going to see that little kid in the back seat right behind the driver's seat. The driver again is your essence, it's your peace, your wholeness, the parent. And then there's the body. In the middle seat, there's another kid squirming under the seatbelt. And that one is the emotional self. Another beautiful part about being human is we can be happy and sad at the same time. So we know that we are not the emotions. We know that our body is constantly changing. Every 7 years, we're even cellular different makeup. So we're constantly physically changing. We're constantly emotionally changing, even at the same time. So we are not our emotions. They are extensions of us as a human being. Okay. And now breathe. See that kid in the rearview mirror as you're driving the car. The emotional self is in the middle. And now there's one more kid over there in the far right. And that kid is the doer. That's the mind. That's the one who's got maybe highlighters and to-do lists, or maybe a calculator, or maybe a tape measure, maybe moving boxes. Okay, that's the doer who's going to work or writing a book or creating something. Okay. And that is the mind. It's another part of being human. It's not who we are, because we can be thinking, First of all, we're thinking 70,000 thoughts a day. Most of them we don't even know what it is. So we're not our thoughts, but it is a part of us as a human that we get to take care of. Okay. And now I want you to go back to the kid right behind you. And I want you to give that kid a minute or so to just tell you as the parent anything that the physical body is going through. So it can sound like, I really love the new t-shirt that I'm wearing. It feels so soft. I'm glad I got a good sleep last night. Hey, I'm a little bit hungry or thirsty. It could be anything at all. Just let the kid talk because we know as good parents, it's important to give space to our children to share with us their highs, their lows, their needs. So go ahead, share now if you'd like.
I was hearing it say that it's hungry.
Hungry. Good. Let him talk some more, just about physical. Mhm.
Um, Comfortable but hungry. Um, Feeling good. Um,
Feeling good. Ask the child really deeply how. What's feeling good in his body?
got a good amount of sleep.
Okay.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
kind of kind of energetic as well.
Oh, okay. That's good to hear. Keep letting him talk.
Um,
How's his eyes? How's his hearing? How's his muscles?
yeah, those eyes are fine, hearing's fine. Again, I think it's the activity. The body is wanting to move. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's the ADHD part or what, but the body wants to move.
Good. He wants to move. Okay. He's tired of being stuck in that chair in the back seat. He's like, when are we getting off of this exit, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Now let the body know that you love listening to that child and you're glad to take to kind of get to hear he's a little hungry and he wants to get out and move. Good. And that we know we can't meet all of our children's needs at one time. They can't have breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same time, right? So, but will you let him know that you, as the beautiful, loving parent, will take care of his needs one thing at a time, and that you're really glad to hear that. The things that he needs, the things that are going well. He got good sleep. He's feeling energetic. His eyes and hearing feels great. All those things. And that you will take care of the hunger, the movement soon. Yes?
Yes, thank you for talking to me, and I appreciate you voicing your concerns, and we'll take care of each and every one of those needs. First, we'll probably deal with the hunger, and then next we'll deal with the activity and the
Good.
movement.
Good. I want you to imagine this car that you're driving is on a beautiful two-lane highway. There's no other cars on site for hours to come. It's a beautiful summer day, golden lights coming through the trees, very peaceful. You're going to the next exit soon, and at that next exit, you will get them all three kids safely to the next destination today, and you will take care of their needs throughout the day. We don't feed them once a day, we feed them several times a day. So I love that you shared that with him. Good. Okay, so now there's emotions in the middle. And that little kid, sometimes if a kid goes for the steering wheel, we're all in danger, right? If our emotions are running our lives, um, we are, even if we're like literally driving on a freeway and we're in rage state, we're in danger, right? So just let that emotional kid know anything that he goes through, you've got his back, but you would like to hear anything that he's going through, the bad, the sad, the happy, the glad, and give him some time to chat. Please let him go and chat now.
Yeah, he's happy and excited and kind of in a silly mood
Mhm.
wants to laugh, wants to play. Uh,
Glad, right? Happy, excited, silly.
yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to, our kids can often just be happy and silly with us, But often kids have a hard time saying to their parents some of their deeper feelings. And, kind of like the yes kid, or, they smile in the daytime, but they cry at night, or they're feeling lonely. They don't know how to share that with a parent. So, as a really great parent who's emotionally evolved, one of the things we want to do is really ask tough questions when we just hear positives, because every one of those kids have needs. Everyone. And even if it was just like yesterday. Like yesterday, I was feeling a little bit down, but today I feel all these great things. That's fine. But helping him feel vulnerable with you is really how you're going to be close to him. So, one of the things you can ask, what are one of the things you want to ask him?
I know that um I've heard my emotional child talk about being sad and being scared at times. Um and scared of like change or scared of what's next and having some hesitation. But I don't know right now. I'm hearing more of a state of excitement, and maybe that's because there's a trip coming up and there's anticipation and building for that. Um, but yeah, but I have heard being afraid, being scared.
Okay. Sad, scared of what's coming next, some hesitation, and some fear, afraid. Okay, so as that beautiful parent that you are, I want you to look in the rearview mirror. This is important for neural pathway development, to know that we are not the kid and they are an extension of us. And so look in the rearview mirror and give that little kid a wink, a little a little wink that you heard him. He's distracted now with a really cool thing that's coming up, a nice trip. You're glad he has something to look forward to, but he also has some underlining fears and sadness and fears coming through. What would you like to tell him?
Hey, bud, it'll be okay. I'm here with you. I'm listening to you. I'm with you. You're my number one. I got you.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's do this together, you and I.
Now look at him in the rearview mirror and see him. Does he trust your words? You're going to be there. You're going to hear. You're going to ask the questions so he can open up a little more easily. Does he trust you? Did he settle down?
Yeah,
Does he need something in particular?
I think he needs that trust that of the words that I'm saying, that I will be there, that I am there.
Yeah. Okay. Would you be able to promise to him that you would spend time with him every day, maybe writing one question down or asking, just in the air, how are you? Even if you're brushing your teeth and you stop for a second, look in your eyes and say, how are you? It doesn't take much time. It takes 60 seconds to check in on him, but would you commit to checking in every day, just asking how he is, whether on paper, at the journal, at lunch break, or at the end of the day, or whether it's looking in the mirror, just saying, how are you each day? Would you be willing to do that?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
All right. Now breathe. Show him how to breathe. Tell him how proud you are that you guys are so close, that he's got you, and you said he's your number one. And from that place, you won't come into a relationship from anxious or avoidant. Because if he's your number one, he won't be running the show. He won't be angry that you didn't get the affection you wanted from your partner, and so now he's self-sabotaging, or he won't be grabbing the steering wheel, because you're going to soothe him. You're going to ask him every day, hey buddy, every day, how are you? Ideally, we want to check in 3 times a day like we would eat. like we would for the body. You know, we typically go to the restroom several times a day. It's about that same frequency that we want to be checking in on each of the children of being human. Yeah, extensions of us. Okay, so now,
Yeah,
good
great.
job. Anything you want to share there before we move to the next child?
No, I could feel that. I could feel that check-in. And I think doing that more is definitely hearing what that one's saying. The emotional is huge. I could feel that.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes,
Knowing
perfect.
that we're there. Yeah, knowing that I'm there with him.
And that you're going to keep checking in. It's not just right now. Yeah,
Yes.
beautiful. I know with many people that and myself, that is actually the one that I sometimes neglect of the three children. And the next one is the one I sometimes put too much responsibility on. And that's my doer. That's the mind. I will work a 14-hour day, no problem, but ask myself how I'm doing in the mirror. Ugh, right? So I do that now, but my history has not been that. It's been serve others and avoid myself. Okay. And now, in the last 6 or 7 years, it's like dive deeper, Tammy, because I love that little girl in her, right? So dive deeper, love that little boy in him, because it's going to help you with every goal, and it's going to help you with the body and your mind. Because the happier those three kids are, like siblings in the back seat on a long road trip, if one of them is mad, they're all getting elbowed or upset. The energy spreads. So all of a sudden we have back pain or stress in here, this part of the brain or the body, because our emotions are, elbowing us back there, right? So, okay, so beautiful. Let's go and breathe. I want you to feel the steering wheel. And it's a beautiful car you're driving, by the way. It's a magical car. It might not even be in existence, okay? And the steering wheel is beautiful texture. Feel that. So what I'm having you do when you imagine the steering wheel and the texture of it and how peaceful and good the car feels when you're sitting in the posture, you're actually activating your right brain, which is really great. It gives your left brain, which is the logical one, a break. And so now here we are to the left brain, the logical one, the task-oriented doer. Go ahead, ask that little darling back there, how is he doing? Too much pressure, or he needs a little more to do? What's going on?
No, that one is probably because right now I'm at work, so that one's in the back of the mind saying, "Hey, we got things to do. Make sure you get them done in time. Stay on top of it.
Oh,
We'll keep working.
uh-huh.
Don't
Okay.
lose focus.
Gotta
Your
focus.
ADHD, you're gonna lose focus."
Okay.
That was my taskmaster. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. So let him talk for another, 60 seconds. He's like, gotta stay focused. You're at work.
Wanting to know what time it is right now. Is it time? Is
It's
the
2:21. It's
Yeah, I
two.
want to make sure that it's gonna meet deadlines and get things done in a timely manner.
Beautiful. Okay. Um, Anything else that he wants to say? Good or not good? Happy or not happy? Is he proud of anything he's accomplished lately?
I don't
Uh-huh.
think he's just driven right now.
He's driven. Okay.
Yeah.
So interesting. So as a good parent, as a great parent that you are, you know that little boy has put a lot of pressure on himself. He's very driven, and sometimes he needs a break. It's not actually more to do or more, it's actually to do less or to have a break or to have a praise or to have applaud. And a really good parent is looking not just for what the kid did. Did you do your homework today? But they're also, as a great parent, they're also saying, what did you do right today? How proud are you of doing that great thing yesterday? I am. And kind of like helping the kid not see all the areas that we can have 25 things on the to-do list and really enough time for five of them. And that little kid can feel exhausted. Do you relate to any of that? Does he?
That's- Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Have him describe that, what he resonates with.
Feels like always has to be responsible, always has to be on task, and I guess wanting to know and hear that you don't always have to be. Um, I feel like I need to tell him that he's done a good job
Wow.
and that it's okay and you can not have to be always. I think that one's striving for perfection, and I think I need to let him know that it's okay. He doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay, go ahead and tell him that now. Look in the rearview mirror. He's an extension of you. You get to take care of. And he needs to hear and truly believe what you're about to say. Yeah, go ahead. Look at that
Okay,
little
Dad,
darling. Look at how hard he works.
I see you. I know you're doing everything you can. It's okay. You've done great. You're doing great. Things don't have to be perfect. I'm here as your parent. You don't need to be responsible all the time. You can relax.
Take a deep breath right there. Show him how through the rearview mirror. Exhale. Ask him for the next 30 seconds to be a kid, not a protector, not a provider, not a father, not a worker. For 30 seconds,
For
you
30 seconds,
give him permission to be a kid.
30 seconds, be a kid. Have fun. It's
Okay.
okay.
And now for the next part of the drive, let him know for the rest of the drive, he doesn't have to do anything. He gets to chill in the back seat, look at the cool things passing by, the goats, the sheep, the things. He gets to, I don't know, play with the little tassel that's hanging from the door. He gets to giggle and make jokes with his siblings. He gets to be a kid, and you're going to take him to the next destination of the day safely. You're the parent. You got this. You've got his back. He doesn't have to run the show. He doesn't have to take the steering wheel. He doesn't have to be so exhausted by the end of the day and not even give himself the praise he deserved. No, no more. You get to be his dad. He doesn't have to parentify the other siblings. The emotions doesn't have to be dependent on what he achieved that day. He can achieve nothing that day and get a day off, and his emotions will still be bright and shiny and confident. He can have a day off, and that will be also a success. Breathe, let him be a kid, show him he loves to be a kid. And let
Ah,
him know you're very proud of him in all the ways that he's productive. Each
yes.
of them, each of them. Good. Okay. And now, when you're ready, give each of them a little look at them in the back seat, check in, see them settled in their seatbelts. They're relaxed. They get to be a kid now for the rest of the drive. What?
They're all sitting there content. I could see all three right now.
Are they
Just
relaxed?
kind of looking out the window. Yes.
Yay.
Wow.
Good. That's what taking care of our human experience feels like.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And it's a beautiful family of self, right? Yeah, so good. They trust you. They know that they're in good hands, that they don't have to take the steering wheel. They don't have to parentify or tantrum. They get to just be happy, safe, secure kids back there. Good. Um, Now, if you can have all of you guys in the car, take a good deep breath in through the nose, activating wholeness and and communication to all parts of you. And now see the numbers on the movie screen. 10. See the beautiful white font, allowing your body to become a little more awake, mind clear, calm, and alert. 9, 8, 7. Take a deep breath at 7. Moving your right fingers, right toes, left toes. 6, 5. Body more awake, alert. Feel your body in the chair. Feel your ears. Feel the weight of your body in the chair. Feel your feet on the ground. 4, 3. Mind, body, alert, clear, balanced. 2, 1, ampersand, 0. Open your eyes when you're ready. How was that?
Oh, that was wonderful. Yeah, it's an interesting experience of seeing the three in the back and being able to talk to them and hear their reactions, and then to see their personalities and their movements. And then at the end, to see them literally, I could see their seatbelts. I could see them just relaxing, looking outside to see where we're going. But they're, I didn't hear any thoughts. Like, I didn't hear them saying any of the things that were going on earlier. Wow, that was
They tr
great.
they
Thank you.
trust you. Yeah. And so as you build this relationship with your three inner children, who are not who you are, they're extensions, they're your children. You just it's a loving relationship. It's like, hey, like, okay, what do we want? What do we want to do? And then of course, I have 43 techniques and tools and games and activities on how to like have a better emotional, physical, and mental, clarity and activities too. But there's fun games you can do, there's check-ins you can do, and they'll tell you. Kids will tell you what they need, right? So your body's gonna tell you, your heart's gonna say, hey, like I'm this, feeling this, or whatever. Let's say I'm too anxious. I would like to breathe and get into a balanced state. Or, the mind is like, hey, you know what? Like I did a great job. I need to give myself 60 seconds of nothing right now. Yeah. Yeah. Great job. Thank you so much for sharing and being great to share. Thank you.